Rossi finally gave the Hawas line a diva, and at first she smells exactly how the bottle looks, sweet, pink, and playful. But give her a few minutes because underneath all that juicy fruit is a smoky grown woman side that completely changes the fragrance. So, is Hawas Diva actually worth buying, or is the bottle doing most of the actual work?
Welcome to the world of Mr. Couts. He is the ultimate fragrance guy. Get ready to experience true luxury. Remember to hit that subscribe button.
Today we're reviewing Hawas Diva by Wasi. On paper, this sounds like a sweet, fruity, and feminine crowd pleaser, and it is. And that's not the whole story. Because the longer Hawas Diva sits on the skin, the more her personality starts to change. First, let's talk about the bottle. It keeps the familiar Hawas shape, but the pink juice and feminine detail gives it a completely different energy. It looks sweet, glamorous, and attention-seeking. And honestly, with a name like Diva, it should. The presentation can get you to pick up the bottle, but the scent is what decides whether or not you keep wearing it, or even if you decide to even purchase this fragrance. And this fragrance gets much more interesting once the opening starts to settle down. So let's actually dive into the actual scent and see what the perfumer has actually put inside of this bottle and how it actually smells. It immediately takes the room when you actually spray it. It's very bright, juicy, and playful. The lychee, red fruits create this sweet, mouth-watering fruitiness, while the rhubarb adds a tart edge that keeps it from smelling like straight fruit syrup. And at first, she feels fun, youthful, and easy to like. But don't get too comfortable because the sweetness starts changing. And as the rose comes forward, the frankincense, cedar begin to rise underneath and add a smoky, woody edge that makes the fragrance feel deeper, richer, and more confident. That's the moment Hawas Diva stops smelling simply cute. Then the vanilla, musk smooth everything out, leaving behind a warm, creamy sweetness with just a trace of smoke hiding in the background. And that contrast is what makes the fragrance actually work. She starts off sweet enough to pull you in, then she transforms and becomes darker, smoother, and more seductive, a lot more grown. And so this is not just a fragrance that's in the room begging for it to be noticed. She already knows she's been noticed. She's smelling good and smelling excellent. But that's only half of the battle. The other half is how does this actually perform? Now, Hawas Diva does stand out on its own, but we need to get down to this performance because this is where your bucks are actually going to go. So you're going to get approximately 8 hours out of this. The first 3 hours is where you're going to get that strong projection and it's going to create a clear scent bubble, but then it becomes smoother and creates a sillage or a scent trail where the vanilla, musk, and smoky rose has a very, very strong trail that will last from opening to the end. So you do get this strong scent trail that follows you throughout the entire time of actually having it. So if you're purchasing this, I would say at least 5 to 7 sprays just to test it out, to see where the actual fragrance lands and how heavy the actual fruitiness and vanilla is. Because the more you spray, the heavier that fruit and vanilla actually sticks to you. Now, when should you wear this? I would suggest evenings, dates, special occasion, cooler weather. You can wear it during the day and you can wear it in the summertime. And it does give you still that polished, feminine, noticeable aura around it. But if you actually spray this in the summer, the fruit sweetness may get louder as the temperature rises. So I would say just test it out. Now, who should buy this? You should buy this if you love fruity fragrances and if you're looking for something that's not just a basic sweet scent. Now, this is going to be lychee, rose, vanilla, and a little smoky Middle Eastern touch. So if you're interested in that, this is definitely for you. And if you're looking for something that's not just a childish, playful energy about the fragrance, this is for you as well. Now, I would say if you're looking to test it out or sample it, I would strongly recommend that because this has rhubarb in it and incense and rose, and it has a smoky floral on the tail end of it. And that may divide some people. Some people may love that scent and some people may not. So if you're looking for something that has just basically fruit and vanilla all the way through, where that incense that kicks in there would surprise you. So I would say definitely go try it out first. Now you should pass on this if you're looking for something that's clean, citrusy, extremely fresh. Now it does start off bright and fruity, but it doesn't just stay that way. And it does become warmer, sweeter, and smokier as it develops. So if you want something light and airy from beginning to end, Diva may not be the one for you. Now for the final verdict on Hawas Diva, I will say this did surprise me because I was expecting just a simple, sweet, fruity, like woman fragrance. But instead, they gave it two different personalities. You're gonna get that opening, which is juicy, playful, and flirty. Then the rose, frankincense, cedar step in and give her a darker, more seductive, confident edge. And finally, the vanilla, musk come in and smooth everything out, which adds a more warmer, sensual finish. So does this actually reinvent fruity floral fragrances? No. But the incense and cedar give it enough personality to keep it from blending into every other sweet pink fragrance on the shelf. So for me, Hawas Diva is a simple choice for me. But if you're thinking about it, you should go sample it first, like I said earlier. But if you love sweet, fruity fragrances, rose, vanilla, all of that, I would definitely recommend it because it does give you a full body of fragrance inside this bottle. I'm gonna get it an 8 out of 10. It does give you a grand opening and a grand finishing, and it does grab your attention. So I will definitely recommend that you go try it out, pick it up, and smell it. Now, I wanna know, have you already tried this? Have you already smelled this? Is this one of the best women fragrances within the Hawas collection? Let me know. Drop your comments below. And if you enjoy fragrance reviews, clone comparisons, and videos that will help you decide, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'm Mr. Couts, the Fragrance Guy, helping you smell good without wasting your money.